Going on, y'all? It's a different route podcast. Remember, you will succeed. Sometimes you got to take a different route. I got a special guest with me today. Kev is my high school teammate slash professional basketball player slash him slash 6'7" slash
You gassing me. I'm
my
not
bad
6'7"
fam,
for real.
bro. He is 6'7", bro. He just doesn't wanna claim it for some reason. But yeah, we got an excited episode today, y'all. I kind of want to just get a gist of. Can you kind of give us some background on your story, like what basketball means to you, how you came up, and how everything has affected you and kind of rolled into the person you are today and the basketball player you are today? Like, give us a little bit of background.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say basketball has been always there for me in my life. I feel like since birth, my dad threw a ball in my hands. There's really, every time I look back, I'm thinking about basketball or sports. Like, I'm very a
Right.
sports heavy family. Like, my mom played basketball in college. My dad played basketball in college, too. So I just knew that I was going to head down that road. And basketball has done a lot for me over the years. I feel like it's a safe space. It's brought me closer to my family, brought me closer to a lot of different friends, like a bunch of brothers that I have today in like high school, college, like started from basketball, and basketball just opened so many different doors for me and gave me so many different opportunities. So I'm really grateful for the game, and yeah.
Right, bro. I didn't know your parents played both. Well, both your parents played college hoops. So you kind of come from like a basketball family for real. So, can you kind of talk a little bit about how like your upbringing with basketball, how middle school was, how high school was, and college was up until you got to the pros? Like, kind of talk about some of the adversities that you went through, and things that kind of shaped your basketball career and the decisions you made. Like, can you just kind of talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. I think back to middle school, I was always like kind of tall. So everybody was like, you should play basketball, you should play basketball. But I wasn't really like good at all. Like my dad used to have me out in the driveway.
For real?
He used to have me make 20 layups before I could like do anything else. Like you talking about you gotta hit the corner every single time.
Bro,
to
no
make your
way, bro.
layup.
Yo, that really how you do it, that, bro?
Yeah, we had to
Nah, no way.
like start and end like that. But I could like make layups and stuff starting out, but it wasn't really until like I feel like the middle of high school where I was like confident and was like, let's go, I can play. Like,
Right.
and I gained more confidence in myself. But there was also like a rough period too. Like in 8th grade, I damn near wanted to quit. Like there was
Right.
this one tournament, it was getting whooped. Like this kid like damn near dunking on us and stuff. And
That 8th grader, bro?
yeah,
He was a monster, bro.
bro, it's crazy because that 8th grade team, the dude who was almost dunking on us, he was my roommate in college.
For real?
Yeah, it's crazy how that works out.
You talking about Kyle?
Yes, Kyle. Bro.
Like Kyle that used to
Yes, bro.
No
Kyle
way,
was
bro.
like, I feel like he like matured or like
Oh, okay.
like he grew faster than us or like yeah.
Oh, he was one of those kids. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but bro, that tournament I didn't want to quit basketball. Like you know how some of those car ride homes be, and so there's been countless amounts of those. But looking back on them now, like I'm grateful for them because like my pop saw something in me and he pushed me to get to that point where he wouldn't even have to say it. I just think it on my own and
Right.
know that I'd have to be better. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that. But there was times where I struggled where I thought like how you talked about it on your podcast before, how you let basketball define your identity.
Right.
And I had to really break away from that because at points basketball wasn't fun when I was just focused on winning and how many points I had. But yeah,
We were just talking about that earlier today, bro. Like, if a lot of these kids who are really invested into this stuff that make basketball their entire personality, bro, it gets to a point where like it's just not fun, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have anything going on outside of basketball, like a hobby, or you want to go chill with your bros and
right.
just kick it, play the game or something. Like we talked about it the first episode, you need an escape from your escape. Like basketball is most people's escape, but you need an escape from that. Because if you kind of surround your entire identity around just playing basketball, bro, when it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, or it's not turning out the way you want it to, then your whole life's just gonna kind of fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to tell people like, hey, bro, sometimes you need a break from basketball, and that's kind of what I'm experiencing right now.
Right.
So kind of talk about your high school career and going into college. You know, I wasn't there for like the first 2 years that you was on varsity and everything, and I wasn't like kind of talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, kind of out the gate coming into like finishing 8th grade, being an incoming freshman. I played like one JV game, and from there, Coach Jokai,
You played a JV game, bro.
I played one.
Bro, Jokai, he was there. When did he get there? Your freshman year?
Yeah, like I was an incoming freshman, and like that summer, like he took over. I remember going to the what's it called? To his like little press conference or whatever, where he was addressing the team and stuff, bro. And it was actually crazy. Like the 8th grade coaches at the middle school I went to, they said like, hey, if Kevyn is serious about basketball and wants to play in college, don't send him to Wall Lake Northern. But that was
For
like
real?
the old coach.
Oh, the old coach.
They didn't know who Jokai was or anything.
Because you can choose, because we had 3 high schools in so you could choose which one you went to.
Yeah.
Right.
I almost went to West Bloomfield. Like I
For
shadowed
real?
there for a day.
Nah, they got a solid program over there though. They sent a lot of guys pro and D1 and everything.
But yeah, bro. Early on, like I played one JV game in the summer, and then from there, Jokai grabbed me and was like, "Hey, you gonna be with us for the rest of the summer?"
Okay.
And
This is with varsity, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to like all the team camps, Grand Valley, Wayne State, U of D, and like I was just with them the whole time, and I can't lie, I was like nervous. I'm like a little
Nah, it'd be like
scrawny,
that. Yeah.
little fresh out of 8th grade, and I'm playing against like these seniors and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's all basketball, and if you keep it simple, you could like
Nah, absolutely.
carve a roll out, and that's what I did. Like all I did was rebound and play defense real early on, but it got me on the court. So
when did you start to take that jump where it was like, okay, well, we see the potential this kid got. It's time to transition him into more of a like I'm the man here type of role.
I'd say like the end of my freshman year, like
Oh, for real, that early?
yeah, because you know our high school ain't athletic school or nothing like that. So
We just don't got it. You can keep it on. We just
at all.
we just didn't have
At
it, bro.
all.
That's just how it is, bro.
yeah, so like towards the end of my 9th grade year, like I used to be like just a shooter because like I couldn't really dribble. I
For
still
real?
damn near can't dribble for real.
But you was still tall, right?
Yeah, and like I just like catch in the corner and shoot, or I'd like, you know, offensive rebound and stuff like that. But like after that summer and like working out, that's like the first summer I played AAU for real. And from there, like doing the workouts every day, the skill works, the open gyms and stuff, that's where it like transformed to where I could like kind of do what I wanted more on the court.
Right.
And yeah, and my dad constantly being in my ear on what I need to be and who I should want to be out on the court, that really like transformed it. And I always knew that like AAU was different than high school because AAU you're traveling against the best in the country and stuff like that.
All right.
And then high school is kind of where you can dominate more and be more like intentional on what you want to work on for real. So
Right.
going into that sophomore year for sure.
Sophomore year. So how did that look like after I had got there and then, you know, we were preparing to go to college because it was crazy, bro. Because I got there your junior year.
Yeah.
Because I remember I think it was fall league, bro. I was at the fall league and I remember your dad, my dad, he told me, he's like, yeah, bro, Kevyn dad, he came up to us. He was like, Kevyn finally got some help. Yes. And I was like, dang. And I remember we was at the fall league game and I was going crazy and everything. And I'm like, okay, we actually going to be decent this season. Yeah. And then I got there, things was going good. And then COVID hit.
Yeah.
So we were just cooked, bro. Nah, bro, it was rough.
Yeah, I was with Johnny earlier today because
for real,
we worked the Wall Lake camp and then they had
it was a camp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then we had 2 JV games and Coach Nogo's son is old enough, like he's gonna be an incoming freshman.
Okay.
And Johnny helps out coach the whatever team.
Mm-hmm.
And we was talking about you earlier today, like that first day that you came and you had your Wolfpack shorts on and we was upstairs in the gym doing weightlifting, and then we had open gym after. But once I saw you there, and after the first open gym, I'm like, you played good the first open gym. I'm like, thank goodness we finally got some help. Like we can actually do something.
Bro, I remember, bro. I remember Jokai, he had pulled me to the side. He's like, all right, because he had caught me at the door when I was walking in. And he was like, all right, bro. Like, he's like, don't say anything about this. Don't say anything about that. And I'm like, all right, bro, I got you, bro. Like, I'm keep it P, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, timestamp. We get there, right? And I remember, you got your timer set? All right. So I remember who was our first game of the year? Was it at Milford, bro?
Yeah, it was.
It was at Milford.
Yeah.
I remember, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I had a decent game, but I ain't gonna lie. I shot the ball like 20 times that game, bro. Like, and they were all good shots, and I remember missing like majority of them, but like it was still because you were already at that point where you was the man for this amount of years, so like you were already the number one option by the time I got there. So when I had got there, I was going through a lot of adjustments because I'm like, okay, well, I'm in like kind of the spotlight now alongside you.
Yeah.
So now I gotta get adjusted to being like a decent option on the team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was weird at first, bro. Just trying to adjust and kind of find my spots and figure out the type of player that I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
And then once we finally started to we finally hit the top of the mountain and we were on the way up.
Yeah.
Then COVID happened, bro. And then, oh my goodness, bro, everything, like, it's almost like everything just fell apart after COVID happened, bro. They canceled the season. Our head coach left.
Yeah.
And then they canceled the beginning of the season.
Bro, we didn't start until January.
Oh my goodness.
In the
bro.
other states, like Indiana, we had to travel to Indiana
Yes,
for
bro.
AAU. My college teammates, like, yeah, bro, we just treated it like it was regular, like nothing happened.
But like the crazier part is that like once like the school year was finally about to start, they shut the season down for 2 weeks. We had like preseason conditioning, then they shut it down, so we had to wait on tryouts, and then we finally got there for tryouts. And let me talk about this real quick, bro. Like when it comes to high school tryouts is like got to be the dumbest thing ever, bro. Because like if you're not in the summer workouts or going to the summer workouts.
Yep.
And if
fall open gyms
or fall league,
Yeah.
in the summer league, and nobody knows you, like why are you going to basketball?
Unless you're like,
And unless you're just a monster,
you go, like, what was you doing all
unless you just walk in and there's just something that you have that nobody else has, which is one, a 40-inch vertical, or two, you're just like 6'6" or 6'7".
Right.
But the thing is, bro, it's like if nobody knows you, you probably don't have either of those.
Right.
So again, why are you at basketball? And I'm not saying don't go and try out for the basketball team, bro. I'm just saying like high school. People say college is political. High school is very political when it comes to that type of stuff.
We're a
Bro.
little small town. Everybody already know it.
Come on, bro.
So
Like everybody knows what the deal
you know
is,
how
bro.
that goes.
Feel me? So like I remember we had high school trials, bro, and I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, this is just the biggest waste of time. Like, bro, we know who's about to be on the team.
We
bro.
had like, I swear we only had to cut like 2 kids, and they were like randoms
Yeah.
who popped up out of nowhere.
like absolute randoms, bro. Like I'm like, bro, like you go to high school here, like I don't even know who you are, bro, type of thing. But then once we trials finally happened, bro, the Michigan, what is it called, the MSHAA,
Yeah.
bro, they released a statement talking about all practices have to be conducted at 6 feet, and I'm talking to my mans, if I'm talking to you, I'm like, bro, we might as well just not practice.
Yeah.
How we gonna do basketball practice with 6 feet away, bro?
That didn't make any sense at the time, bro. Like, I don't know what they expected us to do.
That was just the biggest waste of time ever, bro. We accomplished nothing, bro. And then like the times where we would, the one couple of times where we would be like within 6 feet, our coach would be tweaking, bro. He'd be looking out the side door, seeing if somebody's watching us. And I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If somebody really has like the nerve to come in here and see if we're scrimmaging, bro,
Right.
then at that point, like it just wasn't our.
I'm saying, how you supposed to play basketball and you're not supposed to be 6 feet within?
You like, come on, bro. That doesn't even make any sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then remember, you was sick like the first part of the season, bro. So like you was cooked. So
Bro,
like,
you remember? Yeah.
man. So I'm like, bro. I'm out, at that point. I was like, bro, just pack the season up at this point, bro. Like I just sit out and play AAU at this point, bro. And then the head coach, he was already making me mad because he wasn't playing me, and I'm
No, that was the year we had
yes, bro.
no go as
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, bro, like, why?
Wait,
Like,
did you get hurt too? Because I feel like you didn't start again.
no,
or
remember?
something.
So no. Unbelievable. Nah, bro. What happened was, it was against Detroit Western. Remember, I shot the ball and the dude, he didn't give me any landing space.
Yeah.
Yes, bro. And then I turned my ankle, bro. But then that's easily the worst. Like I think I had like a grade 3 ankle sprain. Like I tore some ligaments in my ankle. So like I had to sit out. I sat out 3 weeks. I was on crutches for 3 weeks.
I remember that.
And then I got off crutches, and I'm like, hold on, bro. Like, it still hurts to walk, like, a lot. Like, I need crutches again.
Yeah.
So I was on crutches for, like, a month, bro. And then I really came back too early, but I had to come back because it was the first round of playoff. It was
bro.
playoffs, so I'm like, I had to come back, bro. Because I'm like, it's going to be GG's if, like,
like I me out there by myself. But nah, bro, when you came back, that was playoff run. You was outplaying me,
bro. Because I was so worried, bro, when I went out. Because I'm like, bro, yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm like, you gonna be out there on your own, bro.
Right.
And then we was just out there, just BSing, bro. What game was that, bro? Was that at
Central?
I'm talking about. Was it at South Lime? The first game I was injured.
Oh yeah.
Was that at?
Got blew out.
Bro, we got blew the mess out, and I'm like, all right, bro. Like, nah, this ain't
That's
gonna
kind
work,
of
bro.
like the point where it was like basically we already been here before. Like
I was
like
just,
it's corny as hell, but but the coach would be like, we want a player-led team, not a coach-led team. That's kind of like the switch where we was like,
bro, I don't, that was GG's in itself, bro. And then like, bro, and that was the thing, bro. We had basically like a new team that year, like a new varsity team that year. So like, the times we needed to be scrimmaging, we weren't scrimmaging because of this whole 6 feet thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at this point, bro, I'm just looking at it, I'm like, bro, like everybody else is breaking the rules, bro. We picked the one time to follow the rules, bro. That's just not it, bro. But then, shoot, once playoffs came around, we played Central first round.
Yeah, we almost lost that game. I remember being so
Bro,
mad.
Bro, I don't even remember what was happening. All I know was that like I think that was my first game back, wasn't it? The first round of playoffs
I think
at
so.
Milford when we played Wall Lake Central, bro.
It was at Milford.
That was my first game back, bro. And I remember having a good game, and I remember we were down like.
Bro, I think it was me. I don't think I was doing nothing that game, bro.
I don't remember, bro. I just remember we was down too, and then I'm calling for in the post because they had just went and hit a shot, and I'm like, all right, bro. So I'm calling for, I'm like, bro, just give me the rock, cuz. And then I remember hitting the turnaround up and under, and they was calling it a travel, but it had went in, and then I think we shot free throws. So like,
I remember one dude. I think like high school they gonna hold the ball like a minute left.
yeah, bro.
I was trying to do that. This one dude stepped out of bounds and we got the ball back, and then
Is that what happened?
Shot. Yes, bro.
I know it was furious,
Dude
bro.
didn't step out of bounds,
We would've never won?
home, bro.
Wow, bro. And with all due respect, getting sent home by Wall Lake Central is ludicrous, but
Yeah.
nah, bro. 'Cause remember the
I
year
don't even
before?
want to speak on that.
We-
But yeah.
Remember they hit that game winner our junior year, bro, at Wall Lake Central, bro.
You talking about?
When they stormed the court. Remember you bro, you had.
Oh, I forgot. About
Remember, you had like 25 of like our 42 points, bro.
Yeah.
And then like they hit a game winner and everybody stormed the court, bro.
I was mad. People running behind.
Bro, I was furious, bro. I played so bad that game, bro. It was bad hoops, bro. But nah, because we went. So then we in the playoffs, right? Who did we play second round?
We played.
Because we got a bye because we were the first seed.
Oh yeah, we got a bye. So the second round. So like the first round was bye. Second round we got Central. The district final was Lakeland, I think, right?
It was like that was the district final. Yeah.
Blew 'em out.
Like my boy, what's his name?
Who go to Lakeland?
Yeah, what's his name? Andrew. My boy Andrew, bro.
Oh, Big Turk.
Big Turk. Yeah, Big Turk, bro. So yeah, we ended up playing Big Turk. Shoot, bro. We blew out Lakeland, bro. I remember I came out the gate. Timestamp? 9. Yeah, I remember we played Big Turk, bro. And I remember we came out blazing that game. I had started the game with 3 threes in a row in the same spot. And I'm like, all right, I'm standing in the same spot. They're not guarding me. Don't know why they're playing the zone. I'm gonna shoot the ball, cuz. And then I started hitting, you started hitting. My ankle was finally feeling better. The whole team was hitting, bro. We was going crazy, blowing them out. I'm telling Bobby to throw me lobs off the glass, even though he didn't do it, bro. I was mad, bro. Everybody saw it though. I'm blocking shots off the glass. And then we're up in the second half, and like I got Big Turk. He's about, at this point he was 3 years younger than us.
Yeah.
He was like 15, 16. We're like 17 and everything. Like, we're vets at this point, bro. And I got him at the top of the key. So I'm like, all right, bro, it's about 5 minutes left on the clock. I'm about to back bro out and get a bucket real quick. head coach on the sideline talking about this is a big kid, 6'8", slow feet. He talking about some hold it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at him. I'm looking at my parents in the crowd. I'm like, bro, like get a load of this guy, bro. Like, cause like it's not like he's just letting me dribble the ball. He's pressing up on me because he's trying to get us to hold it because there's no like shot clock in high school.
That's that typical Wall Lake Northern, but
Like, why are we holding the ball and we're up 20, bro?
Yeah.
Like, bro, if we don't just send a message and everything, bro.
get them out. It's their last game anyway.
They say like, bro, send him out of here, bro. Like, what are we doing? But I like took him downhill, threw an assist to Kev. But I mean, like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Then we won districts. So this is when the BS starts happening, bro. So we win districts, right? And we knew it was gonna be GGs after we won districts, because our whole team is talking about they're going on spring break. So I'm looking at Kev because everyone has a different commitment level when it comes to sports, bro. But I'm thinking, okay, this team is very, very competitive. You know what I'm saying? They were mad about certain things happening. We had a chip on our shoulder this year. Everyone wanted to be a varsity starter with varsity minutes.
And it was a short season.
I don't
even think we might have played 18 games.
Maybe 18. The required games. Everyone else was playing 2-3 games a week. We're playing 2 games a week.
Right.
So in my mindset is, okay, everyone was so hungry to take each other's minutes, mine especially,
For real.
for some reason.
Yeah.
You would think that they would be eager to play in the first round of regionals, right?
That was our first district in like 10 years, bro.
My-
Nobody on the team has ever made it that far, won that many games, whatever.
We would have won it the year before, but COVID happened.
Yeah, true. COVID did take one from us.
So this is our first district title in a decade,
Yeah.
and this is the first time ever our school has went to regionals.
Yep.
The first time ever, bro. So it goes district, regionals, then
Damn near the Breslin.
the Breslin Center. So like the Elite Eight, Final Four, and then, you know what I'm saying, the championship. So you would think everyone would be wanting to play, right?
Right.
No. That's not what happened at all, bro. Bro, these dudes were all saying in the locker room, yeah, like, because coach asked, like, who's leaving?
Yeah.
Bro, the whole team raised their hands, yeah, I'm leaving for spring break. And I'm scratching my head looking at him. I'm like, they're not actually about to leave, right?
Yeah, like we probably had like 7-8 seniors, and at the end of the day, or like the last game, it was just me and you. I'm pretty sure.
We're the only seniors, and you would think, like,
it's your last time to ever
your
play
last
basketball.
time.
You're not going to play.
And-
Respectfully, you're not going to play college basketball, and
and
you knew that.
Part of me wants to say they thought we was going to lose first round of regionals,
True.
but they must have just forgot who we is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they must have just forgot they had us, with all due respect. But that was my thought process. So I could see how, from like because like we had aspirations to play like basketball beyond high school, beyond college.
Yeah.
So the commitment level, like you said, isn't there. But the thing is that I could kind of understand because, okay, I guess if you wanted your last game of your senior year to be a district title,
Right.
okay, that's smooth. Yeah. So one person that we really needed, bro, was our point guard. His name was Alex Klein. One of my favorite dudes to ever play basketball with, bro. And I remember I called him. We had just got home from the game. I called him. I'm like, bro, please do not go on spring. I'm like, bro, like just stay. I'm like, bro, please just stay. Cause the reason he was so important to our team because he was a true point guard. Like he was never trying to score the ball for real. He'd be assertive when he needed to be, but for the most part, he would take pressure off of me and Kev, so we didn't have to dribble the basketball. So because that takes away from our scoring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm on the phone. I'm like, bro, please stay, bro. Like, you don't have, like, you can just go after, bro. Like this has never happened in program history. Like, we just need you to stay. And he's like, nah, bro. Like, I just can't do it.
We already booked the vacation.
We already booked the vacation, and I'm like, dude.
We ain't trying to put no smut on any of the dudes who left, but it was like we needed you, bro. Like,
That's him. I don't care. I don't care. Like, yeah. I mean,
it hurt my heart that you left, but like, come on, bro. Like, we needed you.
that was genuinely unbelievable. And like the problem is that they left us with what? We had 7 players.
Yeah.
Maybe 8.
Half the team was JV and freshman dudes. Who
Oh
didn't
my
go
goodness,
on spring
yo,
break.
bro, we had to bring up the whole
Yes.
freshman and JV team.
Yes, bro.
And it was only a select few. You had to bring up Tone because he was just the best.
Yeah.
But it was only a select few that you could bring up from JV. Cause did we bring Jude up?
Yeah, we had you with us for the whole district. So
You right, we had to do with us, but like it was only a select few you could bring up from freshman and varsity, bro. So it's not like we had a
it's
deep
not like
bench
we
to
was
choose
rolling.
from.
Yeah, we
Feel
was
me,
not
bro?
rolling deep.
And then, excuse me, our backup guard at the time, my boy Nathan Dunlap, like he was solid, but he just wasn't ready yet, bro, because he was a freshman.
No, he was a junior. He just never played
Oh
varsity
yeah,
basketball.
he had never gotten minutes, bro.
Yeah,
So like
at
that
all.
experience, like it just wasn't. And we in the playoffs, bro. So like you need people with experience, bro, and just
Right.
just basketball knowledge. And he just wasn't ready yet, bro, because he had never gotten minutes. That's not his fault.
Right.
So we going in there with basically a team full of basically a lineup full of freshmen, bro. Archer, he was just special. So like he was just better for his age group. You know what I'm saying? But
It was basically me, you, and Arch, and that was it.
that was literally it, bro.
That first game, the Howell game, you and Arch won that game, bro.
Bro.
You both had like, you had like probably like 27.
'Cause
Arch probably had like 20.
I went crazy in the second half. Arch he carried the load in the first half, bro. Like they just didn't have an answer for him, bro.
Bro, they had I don't know why, they had the big dude guarding me. Their biggest guy was guarding
No,
me.
they're just an idiot. Because because Arch was a freshman at the time, right?
No, Arch is just a year younger than us. So
For
he
real?
was a junior.
He was a
Yeah.
junior. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they had like their biggest dude on me, and I'm like, Johnny is like 6'6", like
Right, yeah, bro.
250. Like, why aren't y'all guarding him?
Bro, they don't
Throw
got it,
in,
bro.
Lay up, throw it in, lay up, and then you just whenever you
Bro.
got the ball, you was just right past whoever.
And it was funny because Johnny, bro, he's spamming the same move. He catch, drop step, and I'm like, bro, all right, like keep doing. He was spamming the same move, and I'm like, all right, smooth, cool. And then second half came around, and then I just got in that zone. I just kept going, and it was perfect because my old school was in the stands. They was watching the game in the stands.
Because they
And
played after.
They played after, and my man Zeke is telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, like everybody was like, yeah, why do these two teams get to play each other? Because they were thinking that we was trash or something, you know what I'm saying? And then he said as soon as I went on that scoring spree, like they cut all that out.
Right.
It went silent, bro. Because,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like we gotta smoke y'all. Come on.
If we played,
Oh,
like,
I was praying we got Clarkson, bro, because like we were going to beat them, bro. Like I knew it in my heart we was gonna
they
beat
almost
Clarkson, bro.
beat St. Mary's too.
You
Bro.
know what I'm saying, bro, unbelievable, bro. So yeah, we eventually ended up beating Howell in the regional semifinal, right?
Yep.
And then in the regional semifinals, we beat Howell, which nobody thought we was gonna beat them.
I don't know why it's Howell, bro. It's not like
Cause what district are they in?
I don't know, but
Timestamp.
8:37.
But yeah, bro. So what district is Howell in?
I don't know. But y'all think, like, respectfully, I'm not.
You heard of Howell, Michigan before?
Yeah.
Capital of the KKK of
That's
Michigan.
What I'm saying.
I ain't heard all that. I just
Yeah.
heard-
You never heard of Howell, Michigan
No, I
before?
heard how
Literally,
Michigan-
the capital of the KKK.
It's the capital of the
is
KKK.
in
Is in Howell, Michigan. It's like an hour from here.
Yeah.
Yes, bro.
And we had to play. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, there's no way.
There's no way they got any hoopers on their team, bro.
It's not even
Respectfully.
that. I'm just thinking straight off, like,
Oh,
like, you know,
we damn
relatives, cousins, second, third cousins.
Yeah,
for
nah.
them, they probably, in that group,
we damn near
I'm
would have
thinking-
failed our ancestors, bro. We would have lost that Howell
That's what I'm
game,
thinking,
bro.
like, ain't
Like-
no way I'm about to let Howell come through and you feel me? Like,
And what was making me mad, bro, is that the game was close. But I think that's just playoff aspect. The game.
No, the game was not close. Y'all was having y'all way. Remember they started to press a little bit, and I turned the ball over. Like,
Bro, no. I remember Dunlap turned it over, then you turned it over. Who else? Somebody else turned it over, bro. I think it was Jude, because Jude had to play that game because Jude had to play that game because he had to play. So everybody was just turning, just
bro, but I
flipping
swear,
it.
We was up by like 20. I'm taking the ball out, throw it to Dunlap. He probably turns it over. I take the ball out again. I'm like, screw it. We're still up 20. I try to throw like a long pass to you or Johnson. They took it layup. I'm like, we still got time.
Right.
Threw another turnover. Then I was like, damn, like,
Man, I forgot about that, bro. Because we were up 20. Then that's how they came back, is when they got in the press and we just started flipping that mug, bro. But then, like, I went for like 13 straight in like the third quarter, bro.
yeah.
And then they started sending doubles. So I was going crazy. I was like screaming and one, everything in the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
But they started throwing doubles. So I'm like, all right, bro. Like, and then what had messed it up, bro, I think I would have had like 40 that night, bro. Remember, I had to sit out like the rest of the third quarter because I had caught a cramp in my calf.
Right.
So I had to sit out. So I was like, dang, bro. So I came back in
Yeah.
like a couple minutes left in the fourth quarter.
You be catching cramps at the worst time.
Bro, I used to stay catching. I still be catching cramps now, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I be having to take pills and stuff, bro. I don't know what I got be having going on, bro. But yeah, bro. So, and then, good gosh, I don't even want to get into
The St. Mary game.
unbelievable, bro.
Yeah, it's cool.
I had a full court shot that game though. Remember that?
I remember.
I did a full
Wasn't that
shot.
going in the half?
Yeah, bro.
It was like, yay.
That was kind of tough, bro.
I mean, they did what they were supposed to do, so it's whatever. They won. It's cool.
I guess. Anyways, but yeah, bro. So that's kind of the high school stuff, brother. So that, I mean, solid. I guess. Furthest we ever went in program history is a pretty good way to end the high school career, bro. You know what I'm saying, start the college career. But yeah, bro. Talk to me about the pros, bro. Talk to me about the pros, bro. How did that kind of come about, like from your grad? Because I know you had a great college career up until, you know what I'm saying, you graduated, and then, you know, like what was the transition like from college to the pros?
So I finished my 4 years of playing, but I switched my major like later
okay.
into my, later like
Yeah.
late my junior year. So I had to switch. So when I switched classes and stuff, I had an extra semester of credits that I had to.
Yeah, that's
Couldn't
usually how
do
it
them over
is.
the summer. So I had to come back to campus and finish them, right?
All right.
So I'm mad that I have to like.
Did you live on campus and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But weren't you like a GA or something?
I basically was.
Oh,
but
okay.
They had me as student assistant because I was still technically a student.
Oh, okay. Right.
But when I finished, they promoted me to assistant coach. I'm like, that's gonna look nice on the resume.
Nah, for real though.
But so from like October to or whenever school started until January, I was assistant coach helping out.
Okay.
And I appreciate that time because I feel like it made me understand the game even more.
All right.
And that break of time where I didn't, where I wasn't playing, it made me like want to play even more and want to like go pro even more. But actually, the way it happened, one of my former teammates at SAU, Austin Braun, he plays overseas in the same league as me, and he signed with his agent and in like the summer, and he already knew he was going to be in Montenegro for the full season.
All right.
And me and AB are real cool. Like our families are cool and everything. He knows I just finished playing at Spring Arbor. I have a couple highlight tapes out. He sent his agent my highlight tapes. Like I didn't even ask him to. He just did this.
All right.
And his agent liked what he saw and said we might be able to find something for you.
For us, solid.
And so he reached out to me and I'm like, hey, thanks, bro, for like setting me up with that.
So y'all got the same agent now?
Yeah.
No, that's solid.
And so, the dude was texting me trying to like find a place for me, but I said, hey, I gotta like finish school first. Like I gotta get this degree.
All right.
Then I'll go chase. Cause like if you don't get the degree and you're kind of just out there waiting around, like you don't know what can happen. So I
Right.
go back to school, get my degree. Like literally after graduation, I text bro or like the agent guy, and I'm like, hey, finish up school. I'd be open to like any opportunities if like you can find anything, like thank you. And like a week later, buddy got me in contact with like the general manager or like talent actor musician for the team's called KK Decic over in
Bro, I thought you was going to say KKK, bro.
no. But it's in Montenegro.
That's in Europe.
Yeah, it's like on the Mediterranean Sea. Like,
How far is that flight?
bro, flight was 10 hours. Oh, wait, no, 10 hours to Turkey. I'm in the
Oh, you had a layover, bro?
Yeah, I had
You was in Istanbul?
Yes, I had a 6-hour layover in Istanbul, and then I flew to Montenegro. They got a little small airport. Wait, no, actually, bro, I flew into Albania because they're neighboring countries, and someone from the team had to pick me up from the Albanian airport. It's 2.5 hours away from where I'm staying in Montenegro, bro. And, bro, it's crazy. Turns out it's like the team president comes and picks me up from the airport. And, like over there, they don't speak English for real. They speak a few broken sentences and like,
Right.
dude. So I get off the airport, or I get my luggage, whatever. They're texting me, like agent guys texting me saying like, yo, like, team president is gonna pick you up. He looks like this. So I'm in a different country looking for dude. He don't speak much English, and I'm just looking around for dude. Maybe like 10 minutes go by. I finally found him. We go into the car, bro. and then we have a 2.5 hour ride. People drive the way people drive over there. You know, I appreciate everything that they did for me. Like my teammates pick me up, give me rides and everything. But the way that they drive in that third world country is crazy, bro.
Bro, how they drive, bro?
It's nuts. Like they use their horn more than they use their blinker to get
Okay.
over. Like they going. I kid you not, bro. Like I kid you not. They trying to get over, like change lanes. They just go beep beep. Look, they damn near don't even look over their shoulder and just cut over. I'm so serious.
Bro, so like when you got off the first flight for your layover, right?
Yeah.
Like how hard was it to find like where did like the next section to go to for like your next flight and everything?
It wasn't that difficult.
Cause like was everything like? Cause I'm assuming all that stuff was in Turkish, right? When you landed in Istanbul.
Nah, I think most they had. I'm pretty sure every sign had like 3 languages. Like they had like
Oh, okay.
Turkish, English, and then some other language. So
Right.
like, it was pretty easy to navigate. But bro, that airport is huge. It's like,
For real?
bro, it's like double Somerset Mall,
So it's like the Detroit airport, kind of for real.
bro. Like it's bigger.
Bigger?
I think it's bigger because you have people flying in from like literally like Africa. All
You're right, because it's
types.
probably if it's like a airport where they have a lot of layovers, that it probably has to be a lot bigger. So that makes sense.
It's like a mall. I said Somerset because it looks like a mall. They have every store in there you can think of. They got the
For
Gucci,
real?
Hermes, the Louis V.
It's
store,
a Gucci store in the airport.
Canadian Goose store in the airport, Nike store, everything.
In the airport.
Yes. But yeah, found my gate for my second flight. Flew into Albania. President picked me up, and we're going through. Montenegro means black mountain, like mountain, and then the Negro means black part. Because outside of like the city and stuff, the landscape is like super mountainous. So we're driving through like these small 1-lane roads, and we're just like going up, and it's like my flight probably landed at 8 p.m. It's January, so it was pitch black, dude. I'm getting like no service. We're up in the mountains. I'm like shook. My mom is literally texting me like every 2 minutes, like, "Hey, did you make it there yet? Did you make it there yet?"
Right.
And there's like an hour stretch where there's no service, so I'm just over there like trusting Buddy that he taking me to the right place.
Timestamp? Bro, so kind of talk about that a little bit. Like, what was the experience like being a professional basketball player overseas? You know, because you got to deal with the different languages. You know, not seeing anybody else out there that looks like you. You got to deal with, you know, a new place to live at, new system, and different rules, different basketballs, different teammates, people that you're not usually used to being around. So just kind of talk about the experience.
I'd say,
Like, was it hard to adjust to?
yeah. At first, I feel like there's a big like culture shock. It's like I hope everything goes well, but if anything goes wrong, I'm like a full day of travel from home. Like
Right.
if something happens.
Yeah.
But I say there's a lot of nerves off the court, like with there being 3 different languages. Like when I was there for like damn near 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
The only other like black people that I saw were like on the other teams that I was playing against. But I had one of my other teammates was black, and we came in at the same time. and
Was
we
he
shared
American
a-
also?
Yeah,
He was
American.
American.
Yeah,
Okay.
he played at South Carolina a little bit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
And so we shared our apartment together, and we basically did everything together. But yeah, learning how they play over there, like
Is it different? Like, how different is like overseas basketball from like American basketball?
I say it's very from like pro over there in the league that I was in compared to the NBA is like a complete different world because like NBA they're like fast paced, more offensive driven, but like our league was like big on defense and like being rough and physical and pain. Like they took a lot of pride in that,
No.
and so it was kind of similar to like how I like my college experience, like play through the big, like take pride in defense, like own the paint, scoring the paint a bunch. And so I would say it wasn't really that hard to adjust to because like the things outside the court, like that was the most difficult part. But when it gets on the court, like it's just like basketball for real. Like
So, what was the biggest difference? What's the biggest difference in your opinion since you've kind of had one season now under your belt from college to the pros,
I say
like basketball wise?
say the footwork matters a lot more over there, bro. Like, I don't know if it was because of my skin color or because I used to have locks, but bro, I kid you not. Almost every first touch of every game, they basically called a travel on me, bro.
For real?
Yes.
Like a travel?
Like, dude, one time I just caught it regular, jab once. They called it travel. Like, I'm just jab once. They called it travel going the other way. And I'm like, all right. Like, my assistant coach told me, like, hey, like, they're probably going to, like, super have an eye on you because you're black.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, okay, I get it, but, like, whatever.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. There were plenty other Americans, like, in my league. And, like, whenever I saw one, I'm like, hey, like, what you doing here? How long you been here? You like it here? You know, just trying to get more info. But, yeah, it was always good to see, like, a friendly face and, bro, someone who spoke English, because we're out in public eating at restaurants and stuff.
Like nobody speak English.
Nobody be speaking English. Like, the most people, or like the most common group of people who speak English were like the younger kids, because they're always online and on their phones.
Yeah.
So, like, they always see stuff in English.
So was it hard to like navigate like just a regular lifestyle outside of basketball, living in a different country, just because stores, food places, just signs and stuff?
I'd say I lived in the biggest city in the country.
Oh, okay.
So it was like very walkable. There were a lot of different things to do. But honestly, I didn't explore that much. Like, I go to the restaurant to eat, hit the grocery store like on the walk home, and then I'd be in my apartment. Like, we'd practice for like an hour 30 a day, like max.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we didn't have our own gym, so it's not like I could go in the gym and get better and like
get extra work in and stuff.
Like, yeah. Right. So me and my roommate, we just like walked to a local park or something.
Y'all got some work in. How's the weather over there? Like, it was
super nice. Like,
for real.
Coldest that it gets is like maybe like 50, something like that. They said it hasn't snowed there for like 10 years. And yeah. Like in April, I left in April, I was like wearing shorts every day basically.
For real?
Yeah,
bro, that's solid,
nice.
bro. So like, well, like, what's your biggest takeaway from being a pro basketball player that you can kind of touch on a little bit?
The biggest takeaway for me personally is I think I walked away with a lot of belief in myself, because I feel like even though it's a small percentage of athletes that transition from high school to college to play sports, I feel like there's a smaller percent that translate from college at any level to pro at any level.
Yeah, it's a smaller percentage for sure.
So from there, like, there's a lot of like going in, there's a lot of doubt in my mind. I'm like, oh crap, this dude played at South Carolina. I played at like NAIA Spring Arbor. Like,
right.
It's probably gonna be like a world of difference. Like,
yeah, bro. We were talking about it earlier today, bro. Like the talent gap in women's sports from D3, D2, and D1 is drastically bigger than it is from men's sports, D3, D2, and D1. So we were talking about it earlier.
For sure.
Like, you know, I remember Jai, he had told me when he went in the guest from episode 2, he had told me that when he went to Thailand to go play, he came back and called me on the phone and was like, hey, Jess, like, you know, we're pros right now. Like, the dudes that I'm over here playing against is no different from the dudes we play up in here in my runs and up in here in the Gordy runs and everything. Right. And then I went to Vegas and played with actual NBA players and NBA guys and NBA dropbacks and vets and the 5-star recruits that are entering the draft out there in Vegas. And I'm telling you and I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, like, there's nothing separating the NBA guys from us. It's just that experience, and it's every now and then you got the 7-footers and the dudes who got 50-inch verticals. Right. But other than that, bro, it's really no difference, bro. Yeah. So like when you talking about like just the self-confidence, bro, like a lot of people don't understand that. Yes, it's a small percentage from guys who go from high school to college, and yes, it's a smaller percentage from people who go from college to the pros. But I don't think people understand that we're not that far separated from college and the pros that we think we are. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and it's like throughout the league, we're playing against dudes like, oh, he went to D1. Oh, he went to D1.
Yeah.
Oh, he was in the G League and then did whatever. Oh, he's been playing overseas for blah, blah, blah. Like, this dude was at Arizona State last year, and now he's here. And
right.
It's just like once you get out on the court, like, none of that stuff matters.
No, it really doesn't.
It looks nice on paper, but when you get on the court, it's like these 40 minutes or however long we have, it's just me and you, and then we can talk about what we did during those 40.
All right. So So like, was they paying y'all out there? Because I know it was your first contract, bro. How does getting paid work? 'Cause I know like in the league it's different. Like because I know Jai, they was telling me they pay him by game, and it was like
Yeah,
jack squat what they was giving him. And
yeah,
then I know in the league they give you like either 6 months or 12 months. Like y'all was getting paid per game out there.
bro. My pay situation was so funky, cause like going in, my agent's telling me like, hey, season's already halfway through. Like,
Oh yeah, because you only played 10 games, right?
yeah, season's only halfway through. So like, my situation was my team was bad. Like, in Europe they got league relegation, so like the bottom two teams get like kicked out of the top league and go to the second league.
Right,
And when I went there, my team was in danger of like getting kicked out the first league.
right.
So me and the other American, they said our job is for us to stay in the league. If we just stay in the league, we'll be great. Like we'll be super happy with you guys. And so we were over 500 in the games that we played.
Oh, that's
so we
solid.
stayed in the league. But like he told me like going in, like you're not gonna get paid well at all. And so I'm like, okay,
That's usually how it is. Like with pro guys' first overseas contract.
right. And I'm thinking like this is an investment like into the future. Like
Yeah, absolutely.
I take like get my foot in the door, and then from there, trusting my abilities, trusting the work, and who knows what can happen, right,
All right.
bro? But I think I was supposed to get paid like the first of every month or like the 30th of like the last day.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, I was there, landed January 28th, January 30th, something like that. I didn't receive my first I didn't get a check. They paid me in cash. Didn't receive my first like little cash lump sum.
So you didn't receive your first check until March.
Yeah, and it was like some funny business going on, bro. Like I'm asking the coach because I'm like like I still gotta eat and stuff. Like
Yeah, so I was just about to ask that. So like, if you weren't getting paid, bro, like how are you surviving? So like, does USD work in Europe, or you got to convert all your money?
yeah, like they had their own version of DoorDash, so I could like pay for it online using my credit card and stuff. But like the conversion rate changes it. Like so if something was 14, it just said $14. I try to like get that from my bank, and like the conversion rate made it end up to be like $18 or something.
So could you use like your debit card and credit card over there?
Yeah, like
Oh,
at
you
a
could still-
restaurant.
at a
I
rest-
could,
Oh,
yeah.
you could. Okay, that's
But
solid.
like
That's
to
solid.
get around when teammates weren't picking us up and stuff, and like if we didn't want to walk, because some walks were like 40 minutes to get to like the restaurant, we'd order a taxi. But when we first got there, we thought like they have their own app, and we thought it was like Uber, you can pay online. Found out like you had to pay in cash every single time.
For like Ubers and Lyfts and taxis.
Yeah, so we had to hit. We had to hit the ATM and get euros, and you already know how it is.
Hold on, bro. Y'all have to take out cash every single time you want to get a taxi. A taxi.
Yeah, but taxis were pretty cheap. It was probably like
Okay.
a €3 ride or something like
Okay,
that.
that's solid.
So I go to the ATM, take out like whatever I need for probably like a week or two, and like carry like maybe €10 on me and keep the rest at the apartment.
Right.
But yeah, that part was annoying, and like keep taking out of my savings that I have at home, and I'm like,
Yeah.
at some point, like I'm telling like my coach, like he didn't speak English very well, but like when you text and stuff, you can like translate it to whatever.
Yeah. Like I need some money, bro.
And I'm
Like
like, yeah, bro, like what happened? Oh, I thought it was first of the month, blah blah blah. And so he tells me you need to set up a bank account here. So one day I wake up.
why didn't they tell you that when you got?
I'm saying, so I wake up, go handle the bank account stuff, go to like find a bank to do the bank account stuff. The dude at the bank account, I tell him like, hey, I'm like a foreigner. I'm a U.S. guy. I'm trying to open up a bank account so I can get paid. I play basketball for this team, and like gave him all the info and stuff like that. They're like telling them like all that or whatever. Like I have my passport, I have my ID, I have like my credit card because you need 2 forms of ID or something.
Right.
And dude's like, all right, where's your work visa? Where's this? Where's that? Where's what? And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, see, I didn't know this. Like my coach just told me like go open a bank account. No one ever told me I needed my work visa, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Like they said I needed my physical contract on me to go sign or go open a bank account. And I'm like
your basketball
yeah,
contract.
the one that I signed. And they're like, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll get that stuff and then I'll figure it out. Turns out, Didn't need to do any of that.
The work visa stuff, all that.
Didn't even need to get a bank account, bro. I called AB, who's Austin, the dude who got the same agent, because he's playing in the same country, like 2.5 hours away. He said they get paid all cash. So it turns out, dude, one day after practice, my agent came and whipped out the cash and gave us our little monthly whatever.
All right.
And I was geeked when I got that. I was like,
It was a lot, bro.
no,
Oh damn.
it was not a lot. I'm not just the same number. I'm hanging the shoes up and getting a real job to make some money.
What you mean, like?
If they pay me, if they're trying to pay me the same amount when I go back, which
Oh,
one?
when you go back. Oh, okay. Oh, because you going back to the same team.
Yeah.
No, but it probably felt good though to like, you've been playing basketball for free your entire life. So when you get done playing basketball for a month and they bring you money, man, it's probably a different type of feeling, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I took a picture of my little.
No, I would have did too, bro. Bro, like they're paying me to do something that I've been doing recreational and for fun for a decade and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And it's just like yes, I'm like, it like in my head, I'm like, I'm good enough to where like, not on no cocky stuff, but like,
nah, yeah,
I'm good enough that someone wants to pay me to do this. Like,
yeah,
I used to
bro.
just be
What's
in
the
backyard shooting around?
Man.
And I'm getting paid to do what I love. Like,
because like what's the percentage of people who play professional? Lonnie, can you look up what the percentage of people who play professional basketball is? Can you like chat GPT it or something? I know it's under 1% for sure. It has to be, bro. Like, cause that's a crazy thing, bro, for people to, be like, okay, like I think you're good enough to
That play basketball.
professional basketball. Like, be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna pay you to play basketball. Like, I think you're that good at basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's probably a crazy feeling, bro.
and it's also like they're paying me money, so I gotta like. They think I'm good enough. Why don't I think I'm good enough? You know?
Yeah.
The odds are very small. For men's basketball in the United States, it's about 1% of high school basketball players that go to an NCAA college basketball. Of those college basketball players, is about 1.2% that make it to the NBA.
Sound about right. 1.2%. That's very, very low.
Yeah. Like, it's possible, bro. Like,
Nah, it is, bro.
like
You enjoy being over there, bro? Like, finally say, like, yeah, bro, like I play professional. Like, I'm a pro basketball player. Like, you don't work so hard for something. You've been striving at something for year after year. And then once you finally make it to there, you can finally be like, okay, like the job's not finished yet, but I can say, like, hey, I'm a professional basketball player. Like, I get paid money to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's like, yeah, it's exactly what you said. Like, it's like feeling like, not that you can let up because like this is just a start, but like you can take a breath and like
take a breath and be like, okay,
like you can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, hey, I got this achievement. Now it's on to the next achievement. You know, so
right. Like, you progressing. Like, everything's finally starting to get set in motion a little bit.
right, like it's paid off. Like it's kind of like hitting a new PR at the gym. Like you've been working,
Yeah.
then you put that 250 on the bar and you finally get it up. It's like, yeah, like now I'm about to push for 300.
Right. So, like, how important is it can you kind of talk about how important it is to, like, have, like, a good management team, like, behind being a pro player, like, having a good agent, knowing what league you're going to, knowing what country you're going to. You know what I'm saying? You kind of talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, all that stuff is very important. Like, I'm glad, like, AB, he kind of was, like, the first, like, level of, like, a filter, you know? Because, like,
Right.
I know, like, that's my guy, and, like, I know his family, so he wasn't going to, like, set me up with a shady guy or someone who's just out there for money. Because before, like, I was trying to talk to different agencies and people that represent different players, and they want to, like, hey, send me $700 so we can continue.
Yeah,
talking.
bro.
And I'm
Like,
just
yeah.
what? So that stuff is very important because you don't want to like send your $700 and they're like, yeah, we don't think you're good enough to play out here, blah blah blah. Like go back to college or something. So that's huge, and I also like your parents and like the people you talk to every day are very important.
All right.
Like my family were very tight knit, and they always believed in me and pushed me to be my best and told me I was capable of things. And like even my friends like you,
Yeah.
we've pushed each other. Like some days it's got ugly, but it's all like,
It's all love, though.
yeah, like we wouldn't do that if we didn't care for each other. If we
Absolutely.
didn't want to like get better and see each other succeed. Like I'm pushing you because I want to see you do well, and it's the same going back and forth. So
Right, and that's crazy, bro. Because a lot of people are just not as fortunate to have that because there really are some agencies and some agents who are really out here just trying to make a buck off of you, bro.
Right.
So like, you really have to be careful when you're basically, because when it comes to being an agent, bro, and I'm a very independent person, bro. When you sign that contract, you're basically saying, okay, I'm leaving everything in your hands
right,
for you to find me a job.
yeah,
And it can be tough because for 95% of the time, you're only as good as your agent is. Like if I go to the league right now, look at Fred VanVleet. There's no reason Fred VanVleet in the year of 2023, we talk about this all the time, should have had a top 8 NBA contract. He was making, bro, they were giving him like 40 million, bro.
Yeah.
But he got like the best. They said his agent was probably holding the Raptors organization at gunpoint or something, bro.
bro.
But like,
NBA champ Fred though.
that is NBA champ Fred though. But you know what I'm saying, like, and that is NBA champ Fred though. But like, the point is that my point is that you're only as good as your agent is, bro.
Right.
So if I go to somebody and I'm like, hey, I need you to find me a spot, and he's like, okay, well, I can find you a spot, but you gotta give me 500 up front.
Right.
And then once you get a contract, I need 20% of that. Well, it's like, okay, bro, if I'm only getting, let's say I get 30K on the year, right? 30K for the season. So I get 30K in 6 months.
Yeah.
You take 20% of that, bro, like I'm leaving with nothing. And I still got to pay like my travel fees. Like if I'm not getting free hotel stays, I got to pay for that.
Right.
I still got to take care of the debt that I went into to pay for food, gas, school, and all that, just regular daily expenses, bro. So I'm only taking home 15K, well, bro. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's really important that you got to make sure whoever your agent is or whoever's behind you has somewhat of your best interest at hand, because some of these dudes really be out here scamming these dudes, bro. Like, yeah.
And then it'd be worse. Like people get over there, and then they find out they're like locked into a contract.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really got nothing. Like people be getting sent home, which is like crazy. Like they show up,
For real?
they not in shape or something. Yeah,
And they
be
get
sent
sent.
home.
Wow. So like, do they put y'all like through certain tests or something that okay, you got to meet this criteria, and you got to uphold this standard, or like, hey, like you'll sign you out of your contract, like you're not gonna get your money type of thing. Like
For my team, no, but I've heard like talking to the guy, like some of the guys speak a little bit of English. They've been saying like, I play for this team, I play for that team, and like dudes be getting sent home if like they don't come in with the right attitude, or they like.
it makes sense though, cause bro, like everyone out there, like I'm paying you to play basketball, so dude, you better come ready to play basketball. Like my job is, if I'm a head coach, bro, if you think if I have to recruit you and I'm a head coach, if you think that I'm about to jeopardize how I feed my family, how I feed my kids, and fund my livelihood,
Right.
then like I'm just gonna take somebody who's bought into it as opposed to somebody who's not. Cause bro, like this is how I feed my family, this is how I fund my lifestyle, bro. So I need to take it seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
But nah, that's crazy. Cause like I was in here talking to a couple of guys about it, bro. Like, cause you know college is crazy with all this NIL stuff, bro.
Yeah.
So all these college kids who are making, almost 80% of these guys are making 6 figures, bro. All the D1 guys.
Right.
So a lot of them are signing with agents and agency, trying to find the best deal, as they should, right?
Right.
But
Get paid.
get paid, bro. Capitalize, because you're gonna make more money in college than your first 2 years in the league.
Right.
But the thing is that a lot of these agents are taking advantage of these dudes, because some of these are inner city kids, some of these are less fortunate kids, so they know they can kind of manipulate them a little bit into signing their life away, bro.
Like,
whole time they not even know what they signing.
Because you know you getting some type of money that you've never seen before, but the agent might write in there like, I make, for every $2 you get, I get one.
I get one on
screwed.
you get screwed, or some incentive, like if you don't play this amount of minutes, like you don't get the full amount of, or if you don't.
You're not first team all conference.
You're not first team all conference. Like you're not getting your full amount. You're only gonna get half. Like,
Right.
because some people really be out here taking advantage of people, bro. So like that's why, like when it comes to agents and stuff, bro. Like I had my roommate down in Vegas. His name was San Daniel. Congratulations, he just had a daughter, got engaged, got married, and then hit 20K on Instagram. I was talking to him about his story, right? And we gonna end it with this. I was talking to him about his story, and we were just chilling in the room, just talking. He was my second roommate down there in Vegas, and he was telling me, he was like, I was asking him to talk to me about his story and everything, and I want to see how I could relate it to mine.
Yeah.
And he told me, and I had never knew who he was. I didn't know anything about the guy. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I played Division II basketball, like Georgia Tech State, something like that, because he's from Atlanta." And he was like, "I played there for 4 years." He said he instantly went overseas, right? He said he went overseas. He said, because I guess like a lot of overseas coaches are like really racist, and a lot of these schools are like, a lot of these schools and European teams are really racist, and I've heard that before,
Yeah.
especially with black people.
Yeah.
And he said it had got so bad between the racism, culture shock, not feeling like he belongs, and then not making a lot of money and just trying to scrape by and get by, that he said it got to the point where he was ready to just be done with basketball. And then he said his 5th year overseas, he met a guy in Mexico because he was playing down in Mexico. He met a guy who at the time was just a regular guy, but became his agent like a couple weeks later. He said that he met the guy down there. He said he completely changed his life. The dude was an agent. He signed to him. And then the next season, because he was about to quit that season, his 5th year,
Right.
he got drafted to the Atlanta Hawks G League team. And he was telling me about it, and I'm like, wow, it's a crazy story, bro. Like delay is not denial. Like, you've heard of that before. So he graduated, went overseas for 5 years, was getting ready to quit basketball, period, met an agent in Mexico, and the agent got him drafted to the G League, which, you don't make as much money in the G League as you would overseas, but you're one step closer to the NBA. All it takes is one call up.
Right.
And then he got traded to the OKC Blue G League team, and then won the championship the year the OKC won the championship. So he's a 2023 OKC G League champion, bro.
Yeah.
So now he can go anywhere, and now he's making a lot of money playing like the Dominican Republic and stuff. He's making a lot. I'm not gonna disclose how much he's making, but like he making a good living off of playing basketball, bro.
Right.
But he was only able to do that because one, he had faith, and two, he had a good agent. And he was telling me, like, bro, he's like, when you get to this point in basketball, bro, and because like I just told, like we talked about before, like we're not that far separated from these NBA guys and these pro guys.
Right.
He was telling me, bro, it's all about who you know and who you can find, bro. He said, you're only as good as your agent, and it's about who you know. He said, you could be the worst player at every camp, at every pro combine, at every top 100 camp. He said, if you know somebody that can get you your foot in the door, he said, you can play anywhere. And I'm just sitting here listening to him, and I'm like, wow, bro, it kind of just put everything into perspective, bro, about how attainable it is, or how attainable it can be to, get to the pros.
Right.
But just to hear a story, like, it gave me a lot of hope, and it gave me a lot of drive and motivation to be like, okay, bro, like, I'm on the right trajectory. I need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just hearing his, and it was so crazy. Like, I never knew him. I looked him up on Instagram. Got G League national champion, and like in his bio and in his on his Instagram, got 20K followers. Like, dude's well known. But he was telling me because he had that NBA contract, bro, he can go and play anywhere. He said that holds so much weight when it comes to, just the professional lifestyle of basketball. So it was just crazy that he ended up being my roommate for that short stay that I was there. And like, now I can hit him up anytime I want to, and I only stay with bro for the night. You know what I'm saying? But it was just crazy that I just was fortunate enough to meet him. You know what I'm saying? But it just goes to show that, like, it doesn't matter where you come from, and that's what he was trying to explain to me, bro. It's just all about what you can do with it, who you know, and like how you take certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that was just crazy, bro. That's why I wanted to bring that up. But yeah, bro, like, yeah, man.
Appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah, bro. It was, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like, that whole experience in Vegas, like, changed my perspective, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you want to want to kick us off with the outro, bro?
What's your outro?
I don't even got one, bro.
You don't got one?
Nah, I do, but like, I kind of let the guests do it too, bro.
Like, one thing I want to leave the viewers with?
Yeah. What's one thing you want to leave the viewers with, bro?
We rolling? I'm good to go?
Yeah. What's one thing you want to leave the viewers with, bro?
Keep God in your life. Keep faith. Like, you never know what's behind every door. Some doors close for a reason, and just pray. Prayer is the most and the least you can do for someone. So
Absolutely. Stay blessed up. And remember, man, you will succeed sometimes. You got to take a different route, bro. Cut!